What's our best hope?
Best hope. All right.
I think the hope is that we're all here in Copenhagen. I mean, 190 countries have become convinced after 52 years that we have a problem. They may not know all about ocean acidification, but we came all this way to tell them about ocean acidification. Hopefully with Sven and Barbara's help we're effective. But it is encouraging that nations that have other things to do, I'm told there's been a minor financial crisis in the last year and a few wars going on. Politicians have plenty of other things to worry about, but more than 100 world leaders will be here at least at the end of next week. I think that's our greatest basis for hope.
Look, I'll put it on its head. I guess I hope that special interest doesn't keep hijacking the agenda, because I think what we're seeing more and more are the undercurrents of lobby groups which are not wanting the change to occur that has to happen. And you know, I'm hoping, and I was actually reflecting on the fact I was at the meetings in The Hague for COP6 when the US and Australia walked out of the Kyoto Treaty. And I think there really is a different atmosphere at this meeting. Science and the facts are being looked at in the cold light of day. And I hope that carries on from the meeting. I just hope we don't go back to our countries and sort of forget the united urgency of this situation. That's what I hope. And I hope that we go on to Mexico City and get something done that's going to be fundamental and ground shifting in terms of this issue. Because we can't go on as we are.
In this audience are people who are well positioned to call upon their leaders to take this seriously. And by coming, you have defined yourselves as part of the solution. You showed the curiosity, you showed the guts to face these very difficult facts. I'm going to ask you what you would like to do.
I just want to tell people about what I've learned about ocean acidification, but I would also like to be able to tell them what they can do and what we can do together to help. So I would like to reiterate the question back to you.
Well, I'd like to respond to that. I think these things start at home. You look at your own footprint and you ask yourself what it looks like and what might I do as a way of sharing that recognition with your own family, with your neighbors, your friends, your community. It can be the way you choose to use transportation. It can have to do with how you choose to conserve energy by the way you insulate your home, what kind of light bulbs you use. In other words, what I call the low-hanging fruit. You can write politicians. You can go to centers where politicians work. If you go to our website, www.seachange.net, you can actually find a 1-minute activist role that you can play, a 10-minute activist role, or you can get as crazy as Barbara and I have become and spend time and a half doing this around the clock. What I really encourage you to do, however, is to talk to people you meet about ocean acidification and keep pushing it into the public discourse. I think that's the single most important thing that can happen. And I ask everyone who came today to walk out feeling that they have now been recruited to continue that message.